guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty, and today I wanted to show you everything I got from New Orleans. I got quite a few things to resell and I got a few things for me, and then I'll probably show you a few of my birthday gifts. Very spoiled per the usual. So I messed up my SD card, so we are recording on my phone today, so sorry about that. Okay, so let's just start. I'm just going to pick up what's closest to me. So we went to, a lot of this stuff was found on Magazine Street in the Garden District, and we found an antique spot that we rushed through because it's always very hard to get through an antique spot when it's got multiple booths. But I got these gorgeous horse head bookends. They're not traditional ceramic. I think they're not chalkware. I forgot what they're called. If I remember, I'll put it here. I got the pair for $18. And so when I look for things to resell, I want to make sure that I could at least double my money, if not triple. And depending on the condition, these can go from anywhere from like 80 to 120. So they had it priced perfectly for me for that. So that's one thing. At a different spot, the OW Home. I thought it said Owl, but it's OW Home. I got these 1920s like Art Deco check glass bud vases, a pair of these. These were 30. I think the pair was 30. These also can go for around $100, so tripling my money, and they're beautiful and a little different. They're hand painted, gorgeous. I can't remember exactly what I spent on them, but I think that's it. And they're very fragile, very thin glass, beautifully made. I got a little piece of pottery at another spot. This was in Lafayette at one of the traditional thrift stores, so not an antique spot. Got this for $1.50, little splatter studio piece. It does say, I think it says McCoy, but this actually might be a McCoy piece. I thought it was studio, but I just didn't know that McCoy did like the splattering. So this is a really cool find because it was $1.50. All right, what else do I have? Oh, okay, so when we went to Frenchman Street, these things are just for me. One thing we like to do when we travel is to buy art. Something that we can see and remember, oh, we bought that in New Orleans, oh, we bought that in San Diego, whatever. So we've started, so I did have a gallery wall that was very curated, and at this point I'm just throwing everything on there and letting it just be like a smorgasbord. So this artist is, I'll have to put the artist names down, it's signed and everything. She was incredible. So they had a market in Frenchman Street that they have every night, and I'd never been, but this is her poppies photo, or not photo, but painting. Absolutely stunning. Her stuff was very emotional, and I cried like as soon as I saw it. And then this other artist who's very different, I'll put her up as well. We had a hard time deciding, but weirdly enough, we were each wearing, so Freddie was wearing this color and then I was wearing this color, or vice versa, I don't remember. And they matched our clothing. So we got one of this guy, Sun and Moon. And then this one has a ghosty on it. And her house, or her hair turns to fire. It's really, really cool pieces. So she also gave us a really cool idea, because I told her, like, I love buying art, but we don't have a ton of wall space. And she was like, I have started a coffee table book of my own where I put pieces of art in this book and people can flip through it, and you can write like where you were, who the artist is, stuff like that. So I thought that was a really cool idea too, because I have a whole like bucket of art that I am not able to put on the walls. Okay, so we got, this is another thing for the gallery wall. I got this at the Whitney Plantation. This is a cloth fan. Fair trade, made in the USA by black makers. Cloth and leather handmade fan from Ghana. Like how gorge. Like how gorge is that? So just to add some texture, and that's a little tip, which you probably already know, but when you do a gallery wall, to put things that have texture, that maybe sculptural pieces. So like I hung my tambourine, and then we'll hang this. Just beautiful. It was very hard to choose because there were so many beautiful patterns. And we didn't buy anything for anyone else. We only bought stuff for ourselves. But it was my birthday trip, so I guess that's okay. Another thing I got at the antique mall to resell is this pocket change brass piece. It's got a a golf ball on it. So they do make these without the golf ball, but I found it with the golf ball, and this was 15. And I can sell this for like $50. So people in Austin love brass. They're obsessed with it. We went to a little bit of a witchy store, and I got some room spray, some lusty room spray. And then I got something for Miss Charlene. What's weird is there was this store that looked really familiar to me because apparently they go to ACL and sell their stuff, but it's based in New Orleans, so I had no clue. And the earrings I really wanted were very expensive, and I just didn't want to pay that at this time. So I bought the ones that were on sale. These were made by Esmeralda in St. Lucia. So this is the front of them. And then the backs have some really cool, like sunset-y look. Anyway, very light, very beautiful, handmade, supports artists and all that stuff. So I love that. I got a pair of 80s earrings from the thrift store in Lafayette. These were $2.25. Steal of a deal. Freddie bought me a Lush perfume, my favorite. It's Karma. It's a small, like, spray for the purse. So I'm actually really excited to have that back because I haven't had that in a while. And then I had a unhoused lady. I had put money on my shirt on my birthday to see if I could get some more. And I got tons of happy birthdays, every single person I passed. And so this unhoused lady was telling me happy birthday, and she was making these to sell, I'm sure. This is probably my favorite thing that I got there. And my cousin gave me a great idea to get like the little shadow box so that it doesn't get ruined. And so this will go on the gallery wall as well. Super, super obsessed with this. This is a magnolia leaf that she just drew on. Beautiful. I think, oh yeah. And then I got this big shell, not to sell, but to be a tray on my nightstand. And it's not real silver. So it was just a few dollars. That's also for me. And then a few things I got for my birthday, not having to do with New Orleans. I got some little earrings from Angie. They are hearts and stars, little green hearts and stars. A little bow tie for Noodle. So cute. I got, I'll put some pictures here because the one is already on the refrigerator. I got from my sister and the whole family over there. I got dog magnets, one of Noodle, one of Micah June. Fabulous, so cute. I got a little Halloween mug. And then the kids made me some beautiful cards. Handmade cards are the best, you know what I mean? Like gorgeous, so cute. I also got, my aunt gave me a lot of paint by numbers, like a whole smattering of them. So I'm gonna do the big one by myself, and then the smaller ones I might have some people over, which would be really fun. She also got me a backup of the Smoke Sessions palette, which is my favorite. I'm assuming this is from her, the sticker book, which is super cool. And then Ariel, my friend Ariel, gave me some spa stuff, and she's back into making stained glass, and we are obsessed with stained glass. So she made me a stained glass piece, which I'm so pumped about. I'm going to do in my beauty room in here. I'm going to do all our stained glass collections on one window that I never really open and don't even really open the blinds very much. But yeah, Freddie's gift to me was basically like going to New Orleans, which I would rather have. I'd rather have an experience. So I think that's all I got. Oh yeah, two more things actually. One more thing for resale. Got this at the Goodwill. Like, what a freaking find. It's a little dirty, so we got to clean it. Got that for $8, can sell it for about $50. And then we found a Vagabond. What? So Vagabond is a thrift store, mostly clothes. Well, it is just clothes in San Marcos, which I used to go to all the time. Me and my mommy used to go in there on our dates. I have a friend who lives there and knows all about it. Anyway, they have one in New Orleans, and apparently it's the same owner. So it's the third one. And I got this crop sweatshirt. I don't know why it spoke to me, but I just thought it was so cute. I think it was $20. Anyway, I still got to wash it, but how cute is that? Anyway, that's all I got for my birthday and the trip to New Orleans. Hope you enjoyed. Tell me your favorite thing that I got, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.